February.
This is one of those moments when you go on a photo trip. Whatever happens after that and whatever happened before that, you don't care. There would have been chaos and maybe even casualties. I think that's enough excitement for today. So I'm out here at Lake Kerkini again, and this time I'm not here because of the flamingos, I'm here because of the Dalmatian Pelicans. We are in the peak season right now, at the end of it actually. It starts in end of December and it ends in mid-March or late March. But this is the time, the period when the most photographers come and wildlife enthusiasts to photograph the pelicans and see them up close with boats. Tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. I will get on a boat with other photographers and we're gonna get close to the pelicans, hopefully take some good shots and good footage of them, and you'll see that. Right now though, I think my tea is ready and I'm thinking of enjoying it while watching the last few seconds or minutes of the sunset light. Well, it's basically dark now, but there's still some light left. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Morning everyone. Let's go see some pelicans. Alright, I have about 30 minutes until I have to leave with the car, because I have a 30-minute drive to the harbor where the boat guide picks up the photographers. So yeah, I have to be quick here. Hopefully I can make my tasty coffee with the time I have left. First we need water, and I think I'm gonna use my own water, not the water from the tap over here, just, you know, for that premium coffee experience in the morning. 5 a.m. in the morning, by the way. I could hear the birds all night, as well as the jackals, which sound like some students in uni in their freshman year going wild. But the moment they hear somebody fidgeting nearby, because they were super close, they were like super close, and they were howling and communicating with jackals from other areas. The moment they heard me getting out of the car, they stopped howling. Yeah, we're there now. Okay, time to stop this bad boy and time to drink some coffee. Wow, that was a lot. It's hard work, man. It requires some elbow grease, this thing, especially in this hunched position. It's quite difficult. Oh my God, that's like a tiny piece of heaven in 5:30 a.m. in the morning.
We have perfect conditions for a nice kind of shot. Hard to say because it's not a... Ciekawe. In February, 3 weeks of rain every day.
Threading the needle, Clovis.
So I'm back at my camping spot here where I camp with my car. And I gotta say, this boat trip was probably my weakest boat trip at Kerkini so far. And apparently that's because it's been raining for 2 or 3 months and the weather's been pretty warm, which means the pelicans have plenty of food, plenty of fish to catch. And it is exactly with fish that the boat guides attract the pelicans usually. So there weren't that many pelicans and they weren't that interested in us. As for whether attracting them with fish is ethical or not, I'm still on the fence on that topic. But the fish is small and they usually do this only in the cold months. So in a way it helps the pelicans stay healthy and stay fed during the tougher months. And it's not that much food to change their behavior. As far as I know, it's a bit of a gray area. If you ask biologists or wildlife conservationists, they might say something else. At the end of the day though, it's probably the best, not probably, it is the best way to get close to them and take good footage of them. But again, as I said, I'm on the fence when it comes to that topic. Still, when I came here, I really wanted to come back with at least some footage and some good photos. So I decided to get on the boats anyway. Now, I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna clean my equipment, wait for the sun to get a bit lower so the light gets better. And then I'm gonna start going to spots that I've already seen wildlife, like the Nutria from last time. I really wanna see those locations now when the water level is so high. They probably look very different from what I'm used to. But honestly, at the end of the day, when we get close to sunset for the last hour or hour and a half, I'm thinking of coming back here. Because yesterday when I came here for sunset, even though there were tons of people, there were also tons of birds. There was so much activity and I really wanna check it out when I have more time. So I'm gonna give myself more time tonight. There's grebes, there's cormorants, there's marsh harriers, there's all kinds of birds here. This spot apparently is pretty amazing when the water level is so high. And I wanna see what I can catch. For now, I'm gonna go check out those spots and see how they look like when the water level is so high. Maybe we see something cool, maybe not. We'll see. Let's go. I just saw the Nutria again. Unfortunately, it was facing me with its butt. So I didn't get any great footage of it, but now I'm certain that it frequents this area. In fact, it's probably where it lives. So I'm definitely coming back here tomorrow with my hide or with my camouflage. But I'm so happy that I saw it again. I'm about to piss myself though. I really need to go. So I'm gonna leave this spot now and probably come back tomorrow, set up my hide, this time for real, not like last time. Set up my hide and just sit in it until the end of the day and see what happens. I can't believe it. There's two Nutria right in front of the car. I don't know how they got came back, so I don't know. And I've heard that they're not that shy. Oh, I'm so tempted. Or maybe I get out of the car so I make less noise. I'm gonna try that. Let's see what happens. It's chewing on some vegetation. Oh my god, its teeth are so orange. It's moving. Oh, please don't go. It's clearly not disturbed by me. It's just checking for food, anything more to eat. Somebody's hungry. I can hear it eating. They are clearly not afraid from noises because there's motorcycles, there's ATVs and cars passing by every now and then. And then they just don't care at all. Super awesome stuff. I'm so happy right now. You know what? I'm gonna try and get a little bit closer now that he can't see me. Okay, I think that's enough for today with this spot. I wanna give myself enough time to go back to my camping area and empty my SD cards, maybe charge some batteries, and see what I can capture there at sunset. So yeah, I'm gonna go, but I'm coming back here tomorrow morning before sunrise, and we'll see what happens. So I'm trying to snap some shots of the Great Grebe, but right now it's underwater because there's one that's really close, which makes for a really nice close-up shot, but yeah, it's hunting right now, and I'm trying to get as close to the water as I can, but it's a bit difficult on these rocks. And he's down again hunting. They can stay below the water for such a long time. I had no idea. I'm gonna read more about them after I get back into the car because I want to learn more about these birds. They're new to me and they're super interesting. Oh wow, it's here. Oh my god, the colors are amazing. Oh my god, the colors are so awesome, and the background and foreground are gorgeous around the Grebe. There it is again. There it is, but it's not in a great spot. Let's see if I can. And it's under again. Come on, man. I mean, I get it, you're hungry. I get it. But if you could just like pop out of the water where the orange is, oh my god, that would be so good. Here, take a look at the scenery. I shouldn't be the only one enjoying this. You know what? I was feeling a bit down today, but this moment right here with these Grebes in this light, yeah, I'm happy. I needed this. This is one of those moments when you go on a photo trip that when it happens, whatever happens after that and whatever happened before that, you don't care because you have this. You know what? I really want to try some long exposure photos. Let's see what happens. I mean, what do I have to lose? He is so beautiful. He or she, I'm not that good at recognizing them yet. It's so weird, I'm getting confused by the sky. I'm getting confused that it's the water because it's basically the same colors because it's a reflection. And I get lost in the sky. That sounded so poetic. I didn't mean it to, but I kind of like it. Man, the light is gone, but the view continues to be stunning. All right, guys, the sun is basically gone. I just got a notification on my DJI camera that my SD card is full. I should really empty those cards more often. So yeah, the light is basically gone now. The sun is completely gone. There's some ambient light and that's all. But I think today was a success. Tomorrow the plan is go before sunrise to the spot where the Nutria are, see what I captured there with the hide, and if I find a good spot, I'm gonna set up the tent there as well and stay until sunset probably, just to make use of my whole stay here. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. I'm so cozy in this sleeping bag and it's so cold outside, but it's time to get ready for the second day and go out there and just see what we see. First, we should make some coffee because I need that juice of life. Alrighty. So clearly I overslept. I didn't get up before sunrise because in my head I'll probably scare some of the birds while setting up my hide to get inside of it. But I know that if I stay in the hide for like 3 or 4 hours or 5 hours, I know that at least the kingfisher will come by, and I know that the nutria will come by because they didn't even care I was there without the hide. So I decided that it's worth the extra hour or 2 of sleep, and I took that, and now I feel amazing. I just need to find the proper spot to set up my hide so I have the best chance of seeing the most animal life. Like I said, a piece of heaven. Okay, I finally set up myself properly. No birds so far. I think I heard the nutria jumping into the water because there was a huge splash, which is exactly what I heard yesterday when they were playing in the water and jumping in the water. I came a bit later, like 1 hour after sunrise, so I'm a bit worried that I might have spooked the wildlife, but my hope is that if I stay quiet and don't move, that at some point the animals will come. The thing is, I've never been at this spot in the morning, so I'm not really sure if there's a lot of activity during this time of the day. So I'm considering staying here the whole day just to increase my chances. So the new spot I was talking about yesterday, I might not go to it. I'll stay here as long as possible to see if anything comes. Something else I forgot to consider is the position of the sun. So I've positioned my hide in a pretty good spot in terms of terrain and like what I can see in terms of perches and looking down the river, not towards the bushes, so I have some nice background. But during morning the sun is shining right at me, It's almost 1 p.m. I expect activity to pick up a lot after 3 p.m. So that's when our next checkpoint will be. It is 2 p.m. and I cannot believe the activity I've had. First, the Kingfisher came and stayed here for like 20 to 30 minutes, and he was close enough for me to get a good shot of him. And after that, I decided to open the back window of my hide, right? Just to check what's going on there. But I didn't expect much because it's just grass. I see both of the Nutria, and I get out of the tent, I lay on the ground on my stomach, and I just start recording them. At some point, I even got really close to the water because I saw that they were gonna get into it soon. And I just stayed there next to the water, and one of them came as close as like probably 6 or 7 meters to me, or 5, I don't know. But my mind is blown from everything that's happened in the last 1 hour. They don't really like me, do they? They're really wondering what my hide is. I hope they don't charge me. So the herd has passed now, but they're still very close, so I cannot really get out of the hide. But honestly, I think that's enough excitement for today and enough adrenaline. I got to record and shoot everything I wanted on this location. So after the herd is gone completely, I'm thinking of just packing everything up, and after that I'll figure out what to do next. Depends on when the herd completely moves out of this location. But yeah, that was a bit scary because water buffalo are herd animals, obviously, and water buffalo here in Lake Kerkini are semi-domesticated, but they can still be dangerous if they get startled, which is exactly why I stood in one place and didn't do anything. If I started fidgeting or if I got out of the hide, they would have gotten scared, and probably they would have been chaos and maybe even casualties. I don't want to be dramatic, but yeah. So yeah, I just decided to stay put and not move at all. Guess who's back? Not me. I've been here for a while. The water buffalo are back. Yup. Apparently they have to go the other way around, like they have to go back where they came from, which means I cannot leave yet because they reached my car, and then now they started heading back the way they came. So yeah, I guess now that they've explored the hide and they know that it's not dangerous, they're not circling it around anymore. They're just passing by as they're grazing, which is very good news for me. I feel calmer when they're not staring at me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready and completely free and safe to go to the car. The sunset is just starting, so it's the perfect time to go to my camping location and try my luck again with the great Grebes and other Grebes and all kinds of water birds. So yeah, I'll see you there. Oh my god, what the hell was that? That was either a huge fish or a Grebes that surfaced here but did not know I was here, so it got scared. All right, the light is pretty low and we're in the late hours now, so I want to start heading home. I have a 3-hour drive and I really want to shower. What can I say? The boat trip I feel like wasn't that successful for the Pelicans, but everything else made up for it because I managed to record the Nutria, I recorded the Grebes, took some pretty nice photos, I hope, because I haven't looked at them yet on the big screen. And yeah, the next trip is gonna be really soon actually, and it's gonna be in Bulgaria, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, if you liked it, hit that like button. If you want to see more of this and of me and just follow my journey, hit subscribe, and I'll see you later.